there are a few really distinctive things about the design that we put into place so far. And one of them is to try and reflect the linear aspect of how shipyards operated in the past. And so to not have sort of east-west, but have north-south running buildings. And so the coppersmith shop, the pipe shop, this is the sort of a reflection of an old gantry that used to be here. Wallace Shipyards. The signage depicts the signage. And it was funny, it was almost impossible to get the sign guys to do the wording like that. Because they, well, no, you know, it's got to be like straight. You go, no,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be shaped.
What's a gantry?
Well, no, but they just, it was, the letters won't all be the same size. That's okay, it's okay. Send the picture, it used to look like this. So, but again, trying to pick up in the character. So the idea is that there's this linear pattern of these rows coming along, addressing the waterfront and keeping view corridors through to the water as well. The second of the building, the sort of trucks that was built. You'll see some of the artifacts, like the public art benches through here. This is Bill Peckett's work with Ronnie Krug Architects, Peter Krug primarily. But the heavy timber benches with the vices looking like they're sort of clamping it together. Again, part of the design trying to pick up on that industrial character. And right down to these benches that are all custom built, which are patterned for the site. Again, all unique. The street light fixtures. There's nothing on the site that came out of a catalog. It's all one-of kind of treatment. The railway lines that depict. Okay, that's fine. The railway lines left depict the fact that these cranes used to get moved around. It's a stationary crane now, but they used to get moved around here. It was a place of movement and activity. Things were going on. And again, just the sense of scale of how big these things are, right? That you don't get around these kind of large industrial artifacts. Maybe just to turn back and look this way, it's kind of important. So I mentioned that originally there'd been no notion of kind of a waterfront walkway coming through, right? In terms of like a, heading straight through going somewhere else, because at that point there was nowhere to go. And now we've got the Spirit Trail connection taking us further. So we're trying to resolve now how to accommodate the Spirit Trail movement coming through here. This wasn't designed as a bike route or something coming along. So there's some vehicular movement, pedestrian movement. So we're going to adjust this area, maybe take a bit of lot 5 to do it, to make sure that we've got the meandering place, and then we've got a spot for bicycles and others to come through and make that happen. It's a tricky thing to adjust for.
How much of a stakeholder is the Pinnacle Hotel? Like, how much say do they have? What happens here?
Not that much. The city now owns this lot, so we're in control of that. They're obligated to provide parking, which they have in their parkade. Pinnacle owns these 2 lots, which we call the coppersmith shop and the pipe shop, lots 3 and 4. But we've got control of them for 50 years.
So what are your plans with that, with those 2?
Well, we'll walk past, take a look at that, yeah.